I recently moved into a new condo here in Toronto, and there's something about small condos that people just don't tell you. These units collect a lot of dust. One day I'll do a full sweep of the entire place, and then the next day the dust will already start settling back in. Yeah, regular sweeping and mopping is a must if you want to keep your place looking pristine and clean. So naturally I was in search of a robot vacuum to make my life a little bit easier, and what do you know, a company called Eureka reached out to me and they asked me if I wanted to review their latest robot vacuum, the Eureka J20. Honestly, at first, I didn't think too much of it. I've used robot vacuums before in the past and they were pretty good. Like, how much better can a robot vacuum really get? From what I knew, I felt like the industry had already peaked. I felt like there wasn't much room for growth. But after having used this specific robot vacuum right here, the Eureka J20, I gotta say, man, was I ever wrong. This is the Eureka J20, and I promise you, this little guy right here is probably one of the most innovative and underrated pieces of home tech that you can buy in 2024. A legit robot vacuum that's gonna change your life. Let me explain.
I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall.
As I mentioned, this vacuum was sent out to me by Eureka, but by no means did they ask me to say anything specific in this video. They did give me a layout of the features and how to set up the vacuum, but other than that, all of my thoughts and opinions on this vacuum are strictly my own. I've been using the J20 for the past few weeks, and it's unlike any other robot vacuum I've ever used before, but for reasons that you wouldn't expect. Now, some of you watching this video have definitely heard of Eureka. They've been around for over 100 years and are now making quite the scene in the robot vacuum category. Here are a few reasons why the Eureka J20 blows the rest of the competition out of the water. Starting off with a feature called Roll Renew Mopping. This is pretty much a freshwater cleaning feature. It's a bit complicated, but it'll make a lot more sense once I explain. Alright, so Roll Renew is such an innovative feature and one of the ways Eureka is totally changing the game. Now what's interesting is the Eureka J20 is both a vacuum and a mop. And this mopping system is actually legit because the method and design is completely new to the industry. So on the bottom of the vacuum, there's a 10.5-inch rotating pad that allows the J20 to clean itself as it mops your floor. This is a legit non-contaminant way of cleaning, made possible by an innovative tank system with clean and dirty water tanks built right into the J20. This allows the J20 to collect any liquid it passes over rather than pushing and spreading debris around like other robot vacuums do with a built-in mop that typically spins or vibrates. Here's where things get even more interesting. Eureka engineered a squeegee into the mopping pad that continuously cleans the pad while the robot is mopping the floor, meaning every inch of your floor is being mopped with clean water and fresh detergent. The mop exerts 17 newtons of force to easily clean over any dry stains. It essentially scrubs and presses down on the floor to really get in there and clean it, something other robot vacuums are honestly not able to do. Now that we've determined that this is a good mop, let's discuss the vacuuming capabilities of the J20. After all, this is a robot vacuum. The J20 sports 8,000 PA suction, making it the most powerful robotic vacuum in Eureka's lineup. In fact, the suction power is higher than a lot of other robot vacuums within the competing space. Both my wife and I have long hair, so naturally there's a lot of long strands all over the condo. To my surprise, the J20 does an excellent job of capturing hair, dirt, dust, and debris from all surfaces. There's also a portion of my space that's primarily carpet, and whenever the J20 goes over the carpet, it combines the max suction power of 8,000 PA with an automatic suction boost on carpets to really get in there and vacuum thoroughly. Eureka has thought of everything when it comes to cleaning. The J20 adopts a single brush design, and while it is true that dual-sided brushes clean faster, it does however tend to scatter debris and dirt. The advantage of a single-side brush is that it doesn't scatter debris and dirt as easily. Now, you're probably thinking the trade-off is that efficiency is not as high as dual brushes. Well, not really, because Eureka engineered the J20 single-side brush by adding 2 squeegees at the bottom of the unit, creating a funnel effect that channels debris towards the suction inlet. This design not only prevents missed spots but also avoids scattering debris, thus improving cleaning efficiency. That is some next level engineering in Eureka's part. Color me impressed. But there's more, which seems to be a common theme with this robot vacuum. It just keeps on surprising you and giving you more and more. The Eureka J20 is equipped with ultrasonic carpet detection and included 2 types of mops. One is a fluffy mop, the other is a half fluffy, half waterproof mop. Whichever mop you decide to attach, the J20 instantly recognizes the type of mop and matches the appropriate cleaning logic. So as an example, if you're using the half fluffy, half waterproof mop, the J20 will flip the mop to the waterproof side upon detecting carpet to avoid, wetting the carpet, allowing you to get the best possible suction while the vacuum is cleaning the carpet. You can see for yourself, the J20 has automatically flipped to the waterproof surface of the mop after detecting carpet. And if you switch to the fluffy mop, the the J20 will actively avoid carpets. So unlike other robot vacuums with the J20, you don't have to worry about wet carpets, which I think is a positive. Now, of course, I have tested all of these claims in my home. 8000 PA of suction power was great for large particles. It did a great job of cleaning large pieces of debris no matter what it was. There's also a side brush and dust guide strips that ensure no small dust particles is missed, like ground coffee, dust, flour, chili powder. Just take a look at the way the J20 cleans everything around it. It sucks up particles in front of it while simultaneously picking up the dirt around the edges. The obstacle avoidance of the J20 is also really impressive. The Eureka J20 features DuoDetect AI obstacle identification. Basically, the J20 uses AI dual vision structured light and 3D recognition to avoid obstacles all throughout your home. It's got 2 lined lasers at the front, similar to a person with forward-facing eyes. This not only assures precise optical avoidance, but also dynamic sensing. The combination of laser navigation and detection capabilities enables the vacuum to rapidly understand your home layout, and more importantly, accurately identify obstacles. It does a really good job of navigating any obstacle you throw at it, even in low light environments. The built-in infrared laser radar ensures that obstacle avoidance keeps working flawlessly. Take a look at the J20 going around both this chair and my tripod. It does a full circle around the tripod, even going underneath it, all while ensuring it cleans the edges while avoiding the legs. You gotta admit, that is insane. One reoccurring issue that I've noticed with other robot vacuums is that they don't clear doorsteps that well. Sometimes they get stuck at doorsteps going from one room to another. The J20 sports 22mm threshold crossing ability. It has no issue going from one room to the next, so I'm glad Eureka actually thought of this and did something to address it. The sleek design, the low profile, the rubberized tires come together to complete the J20. I've noticed that the rubberized tires help to dampen noise coming from the vacuum. Considering all of this suction power, this is one quiet vacuum. Taking a look at the base station, it's also pretty innovative, with features like automatic dust tank emptying, mop washing, mop drying, dirty water collection, clean water refilling, and detergent addition as well. The base station has a built-in ventilation system that removes any odor you typically get with these robot vacuums. If you're in the market for a robot vacuum that's going to completely change the way you clean your house, the J20 is the way to go. There are just so many features to love about the J20. The 8000 PA suction power ensures pristine cleaning. The squeegee system while mopping is something that I've never heard of before. AI obstacle identification means you can just leave boxes, toys, tripods, lights lying around all around your home, and the J20 will avoid and clean around those obstacles. You never have to get up and clear things in its way. This is the ultimate luxury robot vacuum. You will not be disappointed with the J20. As always, thank you so much for watching. Drop a broomstick emoji down in the comments below if you made it to the end of this video. I appreciate each and every single one of you watching my content through and through. It really does mean a lot to me. I'll catch you guys all in the next one, and don't forget to flex, or in this case, mop with your robot cleaning tech.